We're back with another video. I'm quitting. I'm done. So long. Farewell. I'll see you on the other side. I'm not quitting. I'm not quitting. I wanted to go over thoughts I had, the update on this channel, pretty much where we're going to go, what we're doing, the content we're going to be covering. And I have another channel. It's going to be linked in the description below. And I just wanted to discuss some things, my thoughts on the space. I think a lot of people feeling burnt out, a lot of people feeling negativity and whatnot, and I'll address that at the end. But to cover this channel first, we're not stopping, we're not slowing down. Just want to make that very, very, very clear. I have tons and tons of content that I want to cover on here, and we, in the last few months, have been pushing more towards like conversational based content. And I guess you want to consider it like drama or like drama farming, although I really don't think that's what it is. I just think there's certain things that should be addressed, or I think it's okay to have open communications, to disagree with other CCs, disagree with people's takes, or whatever the case may be, and still do it in like a way where like you're not coming off as like a dick, right? So there's gonna be really just a bunch more content coming. The guides aren't stopping. My opinion on the games aren't stopping. I have a Wuthering Waves video talking about the 1.2 banners tomorrow, and actually I think the problems with it, the pros, the cons, everything. Like, I'm just going to be here, and we're going to be getting a lot of yapping from me is what I'm telling you. I want to yap, and I want to talk, and I just want to have fun doing it. And so yeah, you're going to be getting a bunch of those from me, and again, still the guides, still the other stuff. But yeah, I'm going to be talking a lot, man. I'm going to be talking, I'm going to be looking at the camera, I'm going to be looking at chat, and whatever, and we're just going to be talking, we're going to be reacting to videos and discussing topics in this space and in the community. I think a lot of people don't really discuss or kind of want to stay away from for whatever reason. Maybe they think it's too controversial, maybe they think that it's going to get them negative feedback, or I don't want to say feedback, but I think a lot of hate. But I don't mind that. You go through my comment sections, like, it is what it is already. And so I really want to do that. Continue doing that, I should say, because I feel like we've started, and I feel like it's done very well, and I appreciate y'all. And I love y'all, and I appreciate the support. I guess before I go into my next channel, I think the space as a whole, I will address the space first. I think it's not in a bad sense, space. Bleh. Don't think the space is in a bad state, in the sense of, right now, there's a lot of gacha games, there's a lot of variety of content people can do. But I think if you're only involved in the Hoyoverse space, it feels horrible. And the reason why it feels horrible is because of Hoyoverse. You can't blame the bald Eggman or whoever you want to like point fingers at because the Hoyoverse space feels bad. That is 100% on them and their lack of accountability and making horrendous decision after horrendous decision for however long, and that's coming from a Hoyoverse CC. I love the games, but Jesus Christ. I mean, it's kind of like I don't understand how a multi-million or maybe billion-dollar company just consistently takes these L's. And it's very draining. It is very draining. And that's going to be a topic for a whole other video that we'll probably cover sometime this week because I got a whole rant about that. But it's draining and it's annoying. And I think that it's okay to take breaks. It's okay to play other games. It's okay to do other things. And that's why I'm making the second channel, man. I played Elden Ring for the first, technically it was the second time. It was really my first time actually trying it and playing it. I played Elden Ring for the first time for about like 8-9 hours the other night. And I had some of the most fun I've ever had playing a video game ever. Like consistently dying, consistently losing, and fighting the first boss for 5 hours because I have a skill issue and I had to restart and I didn't want to level. I wanted to sink it through. It was fun, man, and it was fun, and it was really refreshing seeing people and be there and chat for me, as opposed for account recoveries, account helps, advice on their accounts and whatnot, which we're not going to stop. I will be doing that, but it was really cool, and I think a lot of the times creators get stuck in vertical growth as opposed to horizontal growth. And, I might average like 65 people playing a gacha game, and then I'm playing Elden Ring, and there's 40 people there watching me, and I'm like, yo, I'm hype. Like, I'm hype right now. Like, that might not be, like, massive numbers, right? Whatever, like, to some people, it's big numbers, some people, it's not big numbers. I'm grateful that we had 40 to 50 people consistently before raids just chilling, playing Elden Ring, and honestly, probably the most active chat has been in the longest time, and it had less people. I've done Genshin Impact Abyss runs where we got 80 people in the stream without raids, and like sometimes the chat is just not that active. People are waiting their turn for me to get on their account and do their Abyss or whatever, and I don't mind, like I don't care. But it was a cool feeling, man. It was a cool feeling to sit there and be like, "Yo, there's people there. They're here to see me shake my ass. They're here to see me kill a boss and just have fun and chill." And so I want to really, really. I know this is gonna sound weird, but I want to make the channels and the content about me and not about the game. Now, from again, YouTube doesn't like other uh videos unless you're like at a certain level, like Asmon or something, or like Moist Critical, where you could just literally upload anything and it'll do great. YouTube does not like you mixing these types of games or these type of genres because the algorithm can't distinguish what goes where. That's why we're making the second channel. We're going to be including variety into the streams. And then I'm putting up League videos. I'm going to put up Elden Ring videos. I might dabble a little in some MMOs. I want to try different things, like what sticks, what the community likes, what I likes, and find a balance. I think there is a fine balance between gacha games and you can do variety and you can have fun. And I do think that when you focus on horizontal growth as opposed to vertical growth, I think it will not only help your mental health, I think it'll hurt at first because you see like a dip in numbers. Like, oh man, like that sucks. But the more you build a community that wants you for you and your vibes and your personality, and you guys can have discussions and react to videos and just really play anything and do anything, the better. I'm not talking about payoff on monetization, maybe monetization in terms of like YouTube, because you'll have those people that are dedicated to watch your videos, but I'm talking the payoff and just the gratification, the satisfaction of, yo, these people are here to hang out with me. And so that is what I'm trying to do. That is what we're going to be doing. So that channel will be linked below. Because again, I'm not leaving the gacha space. I'm going to be talking about these things. I don't even know if I should be talking about half these things. I don't even know if I might get in trouble. I might not get in trouble. I don't know. I don't know, right? I know I'm going to get a ungodly amount of hate, and that's okay. But I want to just let you know that for CCs, it's okay to do other things and to experiment and whatnot, and just to let people know who like this and really only here for the gacha. That's fine. But there's going to be another channel, and I'm not going to be doing, account recoveries and stuff as much as I did before. Like, join the Discord, and I'm going to start sending out like schedules for like and plan out my content and what we're going to be doing. But if you're just here for gacha, cool. I love you. I appreciate you. That is not slowing down. But just know that there's going to be a lot more yapping coming. And yeah, I just think that I wanted to do more, and I want to make it more about not. I don't want to be the guy you go to for count recoveries. Does that make sense? This is just me yapping and me talking. Like, I'll start stream. 10 minutes in the stream. So are you doing account recovers today? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? I got people messaging my mods saying, "Yo, man, like Ethan hasn't gone on my account yet. Is everything okay? Did I do something wrong?" And I'm just like, yo, like what is happening here, right? And it takes the fun out of it. When I go live and within 5 minutes, that's the first thing I hear. I'm kind of annoyed. I'm like, bro, I don't even want to play this game right now. Like now I don't want to play because I'm getting a million questions about this, and I appreciate you and I love you and I thank you, and we're gonna do it still, but the content is not about count recoveries. The content is about having a chill space to hang out, to chill, relax, entertain you, and just I'm not trying to just be a service, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And that is why we're doing this, man. And also just because I'm having fun. I'm having fun playing League. I want to get good at League of Legends. I want to get good at Elden Ring. I want to try MMOs. I just want to sink my teeth and really, I miss PvP. Like, I miss PvP. Genshin doesn't have PvP. The only gacha game that really has PvP that at least I know of or played was E7, and that's like the super duper pay to win. Like, I'm trying to get into like some ranked league matches and mauled and lose my hair and bang my head against the keyboard for 10 hours. And like, I got cool content that I'm going to do on that other channel that it will still involve yapping about other games and whatnot and my thoughts and opinions on things. But I don't want to limit myself to gacha is what I'm trying to say. And I think if other people just limiting themselves to one category or limiting themselves to specific games uh, equals faster burnout and just more vertical growth instead of horizontal growth. And then the fall off is eventually harder when you eventually say, okay, I want to now go over here and do this. And so I feel like maybe I'll start early. I don't know. Will it flop? I don't know. I don't even know if this video made sense. I hope it did. I hope it did. I mean, the moral of the story is I'm not leaving. We're still going to be doing tons and tons of gacha content. That's not slowing down. But like my live streams are going to be different. And I have another channel for all the things I want to do. And yeah, we are going to be pumping out tons and tons and tons of content and to make it more fun, because sometimes the negativity does affect the content. And sometimes like, do I really want to play Genshin today? Like, we're going to log in and it's like, what am I going to do? And then sometimes I like, look, the reason why I've turned into the account recovery to do my Abyss guy is because realistically, there is nothing for me to do in Genshin. I have World Quest sitting there, but I don't want to do World Quest. I don't want to sit there and listen to dialogue to get 40 primos after 4 hours. So that's the thing. It's like, there has to be a balance, because when you tie yourself to this one game and you run out of content, what are you going to do? I don't know. That's why I started doing these Abyss things, because I love Genshin. I love the feel of it, but there was nothing for me to do anymore. I could explore, but how many streams am I going to do with me exploring before that gets boring for me in chat, right? And so, yeah, I just think, gacha games, this might be a hot take, I don't know, but I don't know if they're supposed to be a main game. I think if you cycle through all of them, it makes it easier. But if you're sticking to one game and that is your main game, rough. It's not easy. And especially like from a YouTube side, like again, what are you gonna do in Genshin? Unless you have the analytics, like Doro, for example. I love Doro. This is not a shot at Doro. Doro could upload a video of him randomly leveling Shiori in one day, and it could do relatively decent. Uploading a video of him building Shiori like 4 months after the banner, because Doro has an established base, right? But like when you're a growing content creator, like I would love to do like cool little challenges and things like that, but I know that the reward for it isn't there, right? Like I can't upload a video tomorrow. It's like, hey, I went from level 0 Barbara to level 90. It might get like a couple hundred views, but and that's just because I'm not established. And so I guess this is me trying to establish myself, not for the game, but for the dude who twerks and has a good time and raps Eminem verses and says cock 5 times, like in the verse, because I can't rap fast, so I just say cock, cock. You know what I mean? Like just me being stupid. So, and also for just my opinion, I again, opinionated content. I think I have good takes. Everyone has bad takes. I'm sure I'll have a bad hot take or something, and that'll be okay. And I'll probably get roasted for it the way they're going at EO right now, which is a whole different situation. I think the EO situation is wild. But that's my thoughts, man. We've been rambling for 13 minutes and 18 seconds. I'm not going to rewatch this. I'm going to let you watch it and comment and tell me if it made sense and tell me if it didn't. But yeah, I want to be known, and I want to make content that I will enjoy. And I think if I enjoy it, I think you'll enjoy it. And I want to be Ethan. I don't want to be the account recovery guy. So I'm not saying we're not going to do those, or we're not going to make time to help people and do guides and all this stuff, but being just that person and that vertical growth of continuously going up as the account recovery guy, I think has very bad long-term negative effects. And if you're another CC watching this, and maybe you could relate, I hope maybe this could potentially help you, or like maybe you're not going to be known as like the account recovery person, but whatever, people have you pigeonholed into. I don't know. I just think the space is negative. I think a lot of people are feeling burnt, and I'm with you. I'm not stopping. I'm with you. I get it. And so, yeah, I'm done. Okay. All right. I'm going to stop talking. Goodbye. I see you in the next one. I love you. I love your mother more.